possibly the greatest set ever played. We're going to show you how Roger hits his backhand footwork out wide. Like and subscribe. Let's get started.
The last one of my favorites is the four-step. Like if I'm sprinting forward, in the direction I want to move, I always need an opposite motion to prompt me in the direction I want to move. So if I'm sprinting to the net, my first step is going to actually be, from a split step, is going to be back. See how this? I go back first. So if I'm moving to my left, my first step is going to be to my right. So where I do this little drop step back here, this replacement step here, okay? And because I'm sprinting out wide for a four-step, I'm going to go to split, and this is going to be my first step here. 1, 2, and then you're going to see actually a jump, 3, 4, load, and then hit, all right? And then the crossover transition back. Again, really slowly, it's boom, split step, there we go. 1, 2, jump, 3, 4, hit, and then you recover from there. And when you can do these steps all in rhythm and in sequence, each step builds upon the momentum of the next step, right? Like if you're doing it in slow-mo, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can maybe only get out to the singles line here and hit. But if you're doing this in full motion, again, each step is propels the next one. So when I take my first 2 steps, it's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you can see here, I'm in the alley hitting with a closed stance, which is really hard to do.
Okay, now for the practical demo, and you're going to see me do a little shadow of it here first. Again, you want to get the steps right, and then you want to do it enough times where you can do all 4 steps and really have a smooth transition into the ball. I mean, look how smooth Andy Murray is on this 4-step. This is pretty easy for him. His legs are strong. It takes a lot of strength to move out wide. Okay, and so you can see me hit a few from a nice strong split step. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like how I showed you, right? And if you want to pull this ball cross court, you got to make sure you hit, again, the outside of the ball. Like that wasn't that great. You want to hit the outside of the ball to get it cross court. And so this footwork can be adapted, as you saw there, for a higher one or a lower one or a more out wide one. Okay, it's a very flexible footwork that can, switch a lot of different situations. Okay, so you can move that cut diagonally into the court or more out wide. Now we're going to see Mr. Footwork himself perform the 4-step to perfection. Okay, so that's not it, but there it is, right there. We're going to see in slow-mo, 1, 2, 3, 4, and smash, using your momentum through the shot in closed stance. So just to recap the lesson on 2, 3, 4 step, these help you get into a closed stance, your most powerful stance. And like that where you see Rafa smack an open stance, it takes a lot of strength. Like Nadal, Serena can do it, right? But for the average guy, and especially we're not working with a whole lot of pace. Okay, so just a few scenarios. There's a 3-step right there and another 3-step. It just shows you how the same 3-step can actually be sped up to stay on rhythm with the ball. It can be sped up or slowed down. Right, so it takes a smaller shuffle step there and a really tiny shuffle step here, not a big one, into the 2-step. So this would be a 3-step, and it's a winner there. Now we're going to look at another one where you see Nadal get pushed out wide, having to hit an open stance. Again, this takes a lot of strength to hit an open stance. Federer does a 4-step right there. Okay, and so watch as Nadal. Again, this takes so much strength and perfect timing to hit a good shot. But you see Federer, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit. And that's a 4-step moving inside the court. All right, very powerful, great way to finish points. And now you're going to see Nadal also do it to Fed. Right, the 4-step inside the court and smash. So go out and practice this. And what's even more important than practicing is making sure you're continually learning, continually improving. And that's why I'm trying to make as much content as free as possible. I've put together a series of over 100 lessons and tips from the pros just like this, right? Because tennis is about 1%ers. You keep improving in increments. You look back, and that's how you eat an elephant. That's how you climb a mountain. Okay, so the link below, click that link, it'll take you right to my website.